Good morning, everyone. Beth here from CornerPiece Studio. I'm here to cut up the masterboard that I created online with you the other night. We pull it in and show you parts of it. I added stickers. I did some stamping on it. So it's an 11 by 14 piece of poster board that I glued pieces of book page to it. And then I also added some washi tapes on it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut it into, I'm going to make postcards with it. I'm going to make tags with it. Might even make a bookmark or two. And maybe even there'll be some scraps that I can use to use my paper punches and get some punches out of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it face down so I can't see what I'm cutting. Excuse me. I can't see what I'm cutting, and it'll be a surprise. I'm not going to embellish these online right now because I'm going to wait until I decide when and where and how I want to use the different pieces, because it all depends on that as to what sort of embellishment gets put on here, whether it be some sparkles or clusters or whatever. It just depends. So I'm going to turn it over. Just going to center it on the lines to make life a little easier. And I'm going to cut it. Well, I hope you all had a restful night last night. 6 a.m. came pretty quick this morning. Okay, I'm going to start from the right. I want to do postcard size, so that's going to be 6 inches long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over to here. I'm going to do 6 inches wide. Okay, get my knife. Yeah, that came a little too early, but that's all right. So here goes the first cut. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's the first one. Now I'm going to rotate it this way to make it easier to cut. Most postcards are 4 by 6, so I've got the 6. Now let's get the 4. So it's not going to, I'm not going to get 4 out of this because it's 14 inches wide, but I will get 3. There's 1. Let's see. Because what I can do is use that extra there for a tag or a pocket or something like that. Or for using paper punch. 2. There's 2. Let's get 1 more out of this. It is Friday. I am so happy. It's been a long week at school. Hopefully it will be a quiet Friday, and then we will be off and on to our weekend. I just noticed that some parts are peeling up here. So what I will do when I'm totally finished, but what I will do is I will be going in with a glue stick and sticking them down. So there's 3 postcards. 1, 2, 3. And they can be journal cards also. They don't have to be postcard. They just happen to be postcard size. That's all. I have this. We'll see in a little bit. Now I have this. I do know that my pattern goes top to bottom. So let's see. How wide is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches wide. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go 2.5. No. 1, 2. I'm going to make a couple ATCs out of this for starters. So I'm going to turn this way because I want to cut at the 3.5 inch mark, 3.5 inch tall mark. 1, 2, 3.5 inch tall, because ATCs are 3.5 inches tall and 2.5 inches wide. So right now that piece of paper is 5 inches wide. So what I can do is get 2 ATCs out of this. There's going to be my ATCs. There we go. There's the ATCs. Now how much, what do I have left here? I have 10.5 inches. So I like my, if I do 3.5, then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. You know, I'm going to make 2 more ATCs out of this. I'm going to go from the other end just to change it up a little bit, because then the rest will be good for tags. I'll do a tag out of it. Come on, get even there. So yeah, tomorrow we are going to go cut our Christmas tree. We have a local place where we like to go. It's $40. You cut for $40, and it's great. The trees last us right through to Little Christmas on January 6th. So that's what we like. We like to do that. Okay, so I have 2 more. So far I have 1, oops, don't look, 2, 3, 4 ATCs, a pocket, 3 postcards. Now, this last piece measures 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches wide by 7 inches high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 inches high. So what I'm going to do is I want to make a tag that's 3 inches wide. Move those out of the way. Make a tag that's 3 inches wide. I so want to look at the other side to see what I'm doing here, but I won't. Okay, there is that's going to be a fat tag, and that's going, oops. All right, I need to get that because that's part of a sticker that came off on the other side. So I am going to turn this over so I can get this lined up to where it needs to be. There was a Santa, oh, there he is. There's a Santa right there. Okay. You can't really see him too well, but he's there. All right, so that's that. So there's my tag, and this could be a bookmark. So let's turn these over. Let me put my cutters away so I don't hurt myself on them. I have this beautiful set of knives and blades for Christmas last year. Absolutely beautiful. Or actually, end of the school year. We had a little party at the end of the school year. The teacher, the classroom I was in, he gave that to me. He's a crafter in his own right. A beautiful woodwork. Okay, so let's turn things over and see what we have here. Let's see what we have here. Oh, perfect. Beautiful. Okay. See, like this one is a little bare, so I will definitely be adding either more stickers or a something to it. That's an ATC, so it will get decorated. So here we are. Now let me do this. This is going to be my my tag. Oops, get stuff off my scissors. I'm going to cut one corner, take the corner, bring it around to the other side so the other corner is the same, and cut it. Come on, get those scissors right. There we go. And it's the same. Now, what I'll do is either put a piece of fabric on the top of that as a pull, or punch it and put some ribbon in there. Not sure what I'll do yet. Okay, let's look at these real quick. Here is the tag. It's a little sparse on this side, so we'll see. Maybe I might put something there for writing, or maybe put some words. In the back, I'll probably use I'm going to put a piece of thin paper to make a writing space on that. Alright, here we go. Here's the postcards. Here's one postcard. And one thing I like to do with my postcards is clip my corners. To me, it just finishes. Sorry about the popping. I'm going to clip the corners on my tag also. I'm a corner clipper because I notice that corners get bent easily, so I would rather clip the corners to keep them nice, and then rather than have them still squared and be all messed up. Here's a postcard. That's pretty cool. They all do need some embellishing. I'll probably use my liquid pearls. I might even put some paint on them. I'll definitely put some ribbons to them. This is one I knew I was going to make into a postcard and how it was going to look. Oh, definitely I will put gold splatters or silver splatters to this. That one will be really pretty, as I will with the other pieces here too. So here's my tag, not my tag, my pocket. I'll put this at the bottom of a page to tuck in. I have a Christmas journal here somewhere that I'm going to use this in. I made a Christmas journal from as a cinch book from a little golden book. Here's my two of my ATCs. There's my little Santa Claus. And here's the other two. So I'll leave these out, look at them, and let them tell me what they want on them. So for now, you can go from a piece of 11 by 14 or whatever size piece of paper. I've also used a 12 by 12 cardstock paper from scrapbooking that I don't like and cover over it. And then you cut it up into the different sizes and shapes that you want. And this is going to be a bookmark. I will probably clip the corners on this too. I might just round them and then put a piece of fabric at the top, or a piece of ribbon at the top as a pull. So until next time, thank you so much for being here. If you are returning, if you are brand new here, thank you. I'm excited that you're here. Please like and subscribe down below so you get to see my content, future videos. And until then, have a great Friday, and I'll see you soon.